I'm David Monk, after-school STEAM educator with Children's Museum Houston. In a moment, we're going to do story time, but before we do that, let's give a big thank you to our friends at the Brown Foundation for making this story time happen. Sit back, relax, and let's open a book together. Today's book is titled The End by David LaRochelle and Richard Igilsky, with permissions from Scholastic. And they all lived happily ever after. They lived happily ever after because the soggy knight fell in love with the clever princess. The knight fell in love with the princess because she poured a big bowl of lemonade on top of his head. She poured a bowl of lemonade on top of his head because the knight's curly red beard was on fire. His curly red beard was on fire because he had been tickling a great green dragon. He had been tickling a great green dragon because the dragon would not stop crying. The dragon would not stop crying because 100 bunny rabbits had hopped into his cave and frightened him. 100 bunny rabbits had hopped into the dragon's cave because they were trying to escape an enormous tomato rolling down the hill. The enormous tomato was rolling down the hill because it had been hit by a flying teacup. It had been hit by a flying teacup because a hungry giant was throwing a temper tantrum. The giant was throwing a temper tantrum because the cook did not make lemon cheesecake for dessert. The cook did not make lemon cheesecake for dessert because there were no lemons left at the market. And there were no lemons left at the market because once upon a time, a clever princess decided to make a big bowl of lemonade. The end. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this story time. Don't forget to follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.